Hi lovers! I am April and I am a beginner in video making. So in this video, I'm calling all beginners, all learners out there. Well, not necessarily learners in vlogging, but I'm calling anyone like me who's trying to learn something. Because guys, I have a question for you. My question is, have you ever been frustrated with yourself because you feel like it's taking you too long to learn? If yes, I have a story for you, a real story. Watch this.
Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how I shoot my YouTube.
Andyan pala kayo guys. Guys, I want you to meet Parker Walbeck. He's been my best friend in the last 13, 14, 15 months. Well, actually, it is a one-sided relationship because this guy doesn't know me. He's a YouTuber slash filmmaker. He posts videos about tutorials on Adobe Premiere, those stuff, anything about video editing, video making, like that. You know what, guys? I have to do this because I do not have any background on filmmaking, as in zero. I am a political science graduate, so my course was very far from filmmaking. So I didn't have any background on technicalities of camera, of video editing, of shooting, directing, acting, anything that has something to do with filmmaking. I didn't have any background in them. So actually, I just came across Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, After Effects. I just came across them just a year ago, so they were very new to me. That's why, due to the complexity of the tools that I have to use and the lack of my background, this makes my learning process very, very hard for me. There were actually times when the information gets too overwhelming. I don't get satisfied with my output because since hindi pa nga ako marunong, hindi pa ako magaling, so my outputs reflect on my knowledge about filmmaking. So it was not good, the feedbacks were not good as well. So these things added up together, which makes me so frustrated with myself. Now I was like, okay, April, why are you like this? Why, bakit ang slow learner mo? Bakit hindi mo to matutunan? Bakit hindi mo to magawa? Bakit hindi mo kayang gawin yung kayang gawin ng iba? I was like that to myself. Na, because of these frustrations, I just tend to just stop, to just do something else, like anything that is not related with video making. I watch movies, I watch TV series, I read books, nagbababad ako sa social media, anything that could take my mind away from filmmaking because it was too difficult for me and I was not satisfied with my growth, with my learning process. So, and also when I stop, it's not just a matter of hours. It's a matter of weeks, of months. So that's why when I feel like, okay, I'm okay again, I am ready again to learn, when I came back to it, it was too long na since the last time I practiced. So everything that I have learned before, almost na forgot ko na. So again, I'm back to square one. So I get frustrated again. So it was a cycle. My frustrations was like a cycle. These things was like a cycle that kept on going and going and going until one day I just woke up. Okay, this is not good. Your learning was very slow. Your growth was stagnant. So I woke up stuck. I was not making any progress. I was not getting any better. I was not growing. My knowledge was not growing on filmmaking. So it made me reevaluate my life. It made me reflect on what I was doing with my life. And I came up with so much things. And you know what I realized? I realized that we all love to dream big, but we actually hate the process of getting there. I know you are guilty of that. Well, some of you are. And myself, I admit, I am guilty too. We all are in love with our goals, but not everyone are willing to sacrifice. Why? Because it entails learning, and learning is hard, and learning takes time. Well, sino bang gusto ng matagal, 'di ba, at mahirap? Lahat tayo gusto natin mabilis at madali. But you know what, guys? In reality, we all have to learn. Everyone has to learn. Even experts were once beginners. Lahat ng mga magagaling ay dating walang alam. Lahat ng mga malalaking pangalan ay dating malaliit lang. Every expert, every big names in business, in showbiz, in sports, they were all once beginners. But what set them apart was they were those kind of beginners who made it big. And you know their secret? Well, it's easy. They mastered the art of learning. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, didn't know way back 2003 how to connect the world. He only knew how to connect his fellow Harvard students. It was only upon years of studies, of trial and errors, did he eventually learn how to expand beyond the Harvard walls to finally include and connect the world. Lebron James didn't become an MVP champion overnight. He had to couple his talent with years of tedious and body-breaking practices in order to conquer the NBA. Learning is not easy. It is a process that requires your time and your energy. It is like planting and growing a seed. A seed just doesn't grow overnight. It requires effort and time. We need to be patient with it. We have to water it every day and put it under the sun. We have to nurture it for it to grow faster and healthier. We are like that. Our skills are like that. When we plant ourselves like a seed, at first, we don't know anything. But as we try to learn, we study it, we practice it, and we make mistakes sometimes. But eventually, we grow. So if we stop learning just because it's hard and slow, then we also stop growing. We will be stuck in one place until eventually we quit. And when we do, our dreams die too. I just realized this just recently. And with this realization came regret for me because personally, I wasted so much time just because I hated the process, just because learning was difficult, just because it was slow. So I gave up on learning just because nahihirapan ako. But you know what? If I had this wisdom before, maybe I should have been able to handle my frustrations well. And if only I embraced being a beginner, maybe I was able to be more patient with myself. Maybe if I didn't stop learning, maybe I could have grown more. Avoid this kind of regret in your life. I was in that situation before and I don't want to repeat that kind of mistake again. And I don't want it to happen to you too. Actually guys, I'm gonna show you my first output. My first draft versus my current draft. So that you'll see the difference, the improvements on me, on my skills, okay? This is my first logo and this is my current logo. This is my first thumbnail and this is my current thumbnail. This is my first video intro and this is my current video intro. This is my YouTube subscribers a year ago and this is my YouTube subscribers now.
Again, guys, remember, if you really love your goals, you also have to embrace the process. So never stop learning just because it is hard. Never stop learning just because it is slow. Remember, learning takes time, learning is difficult, so you have to be patient with yourself. Your growth may take a while, and it will take a while, that is a given. You just have to fight your way through. Keep learning if you want to keep growing. Kaya to all my fellow beginners out there, all my fellow learners out there, whatever in blogging or whatever it is you're trying to learn on, in work, in new career, a new venture in business, congratulations guys, you just planted yourself to bigger things. The question though is, do you have what it takes to grow big?